It's the 17th of January, February, March. 17th of April. I forgot what month it was. The slips are all doing fine. I'm getting more roots. I had to take some more slips yesterday because some of them were getting a bit on the big side. But the ones in the water, that one is a bit cloudy. The other one, where is it? If you can see it, that's getting a couple of roots on the bottom. But as yet, nothing happening on either of the tops. And just in case you're wondering why I have bottles there, that keeps the water that's going into these two and watering at the same temperature as plants that are in, if you know what I mean. So that'll be the same temperature as the water. Just a quick update, it is the 22nd of April. The slips are still doing what slips do. I took a few more of the day. That's what they look like now. But the potatoes, them two are in the same compost. That one's the Aldi one. So what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to take that outside and have a little poke around and see what's happening in there, because I think I've got 10 in the polytunnel and they're all the same as that one. Other ones are like these, but the Aldis are all like that. I'm going to have a poke around and see what's happening. Monday the 24th, and it's just a quick update on the sweet potatoes. These are all doing fine, getting loads of roots on them now. The one in the water is getting roots and shoots on the top, but this one, nothing. Don't know if you can see it, but that bit there looks like it's got a fur coat on it. So I think this one is a dud. Getting a bit squishy on the top, but there's nothing happening inside. Oh, there is. There's a shoot growing there. I'll pop that back in just to see if it actually grows. But why the shoot's growing under the water line, I don't know. Got some more shoots popping up on that. I'll add this to the other bits. It's the 26th of April today. You can't really see it, it looks a bit dark. But I've potted them up into plant pots. They're just doing normal. That one's just started to pop out, so I'll put a bit of polythene on it this morning, see if that helps it. These ones got some shoots and it's rooting nicely. This one, you can see the fur coat now, but at the same time it's got at least 3 shoots popping up on it. There's one there. Oh, what is it? That there. And there's 3. Oh no, I'll spin that round. I think there's 3 there. Only little ones. But it's starting to shoot. Just where that's rotting there. That's where the fur coat pops up. I'll pop it in and just leave it to do whatever it's doing. Then they're just doing the normal. We're taking that off for the next day or two. But one thing I've noticed when you watch them on YouTube, they've all got massive leaves. But these are only little diddy leaves. I'll probably end up throwing these little ones away. I mean, they're rooting well, but they're not doing much. They're not growing out. They look like they're going to be retarded you know what I mean. We'll only give little ones about. But I'm wondering if that potato there that gave, no, in that one it's the one that I threw away, I think. I don't know. But I'm wondering if, oh, that's gone squishy. I forgot what I was saying now. I'm wondering if that one odd potato is a different variety than the rest of them. I can't think what they're supposed to be now. It begins with a B. Bear something, Burger, I don't know. But I'm wondering if that one were a different one. Right, that's it for today. It's the 27th of April. That's popping up a fair few shoots now. But I came out, I've just decided to have a look, see if they needed watering. And the main tatey is all squishy. So that will be going, and so will this one. But what I'm going to do is take the last few, in fact no, I'll leave those. I'll see if there's any slips to come up of this one, but then I'll be getting rid of these. No, that one there might be alright. I've already taken a few off and there's no roots on it. Now I think I'll just throw them away now. That one's all squidgy, if you can see it. This one's still solid. But I might pull this one up and know what, I was debating whether to pull it up and put it in some soil of its own. But I think I've got plenty of slips now. I've got a dozen up top there. God knows how many down bottom, but I'll be getting some up of that. So I'll just bin these. This one, so you can see the shoot starting on there. There's 3, 4, 3. Is it 3? 1? Yeah, there's 3 on that one. But that patch there, oops, where am I? That patch there, that gets a bit furry when it's in water. So I'll probably bung that one as well. But that's it for today's. Well, I've slung the 2 worst ones. They're well mushy. I've slung them into compost pile. But I fluffed it up a little bit at the beginning. When I put it in this tray, I thought it had the drainage holes at the bottom, but it hadn't. So basically they've been sitting in water since I put them in. Let's just put that cover back on there. Right. I've moved that compost from there to there, back over here, and now it's back in that one. So that just needs, well, I'll probably bring that back from that one into this one and then just leave it until it's done its business. But the third potato, what I've done is just to have a little experiment. I've come out here, and if you can see there, I've just bobbed it. This is the bit where I'm gonna have my sweet potatoes. They're gonna come 1 pallet, 2 pallet, that 2 pallets, these end 2, these will be sweet potatoes. So I've bung that in there. I mean, it's quite chilly now. I just wanted to see how they coped these temperatures. I think it's getting down to something like 4 degrees on a night. Yeah, it's about 4 degrees on a night, maybe 5. So we'll just see how that one copes with it. These are temperatures we've been getting. Let's have a look at that one. I think this is highest it's been for a while. Yeah. But that's what we're getting for next week. while I'm at it, I will take you outside and show you the thermometer that I've put inside that little poly thing I made. Right, the little poly thing. Pop that open. .8 if you can see it. That's what it's at now. Let's see the minimum maximum. Maximum 34, humidity 72, minimum 16, 39 humidity. So in here is a nice temperature for them, but I need to come out and see what that's like tomorrow, see how cold it gets during the night. It's the 29th of April and I'm doing another experiment, slightly different than the last one. This time I've drilled holes in the bottom. I mean, that's got to be maybe 8-inch deep. So I've put 3 taters in there, give it a bit of a dampening. I'm going to fill it up. How do I do this? Easiest way. Put that there, scoop it in. Dump it in there. Come back, get some more. It's all nice and fluffy. This is the B&Q stuff. I give up on that Aldi stuff. In fact, the one that I'm experimenting on, I am thinking of actually taking it when it shoots up a bit. I'm thinking of redoing it in B&Q instead of the Aldi. I've got 1 bucket of Aldi crap in polytunnel. I might just throw that on the back and mix it in with normal soil. Right, that's that. Give it another spray down. Just a little one. Right, only this time I'm going to go put it inside the polytunnel greenhousey thing. I'm just going to leave it in there. Nice and warm in here, so I thought this should give that a good boost. And just back on top of one of these buckets, little bit, yep, fits in there. Close the door up and that'll get nice and toasted in there. So that will do them for now, and see how long it takes for them to start producing some slips. It's been a couple of days since I put the temperature humidity gauge in here. Let's see what it's at now. Right, we're at 15.5 and the minimum maximum is maximum 34.4, humidity 96 and minimum 8.2 and minimum humidity was 31. Right, I'll zero that. Right, and we'll see what that goes to in a couple of days. Well, it's been a couple more days, so right, temperature now is at 24.5, humidity 69. Maximum 30 and 98 humidity, minimum 6.9 and 62% humidity. So that's temperature and humidities that I'm looking at. So I'll just leave that for now and think about bunging some thingies in here. Well, another update on the sweet potatoes. I've been waiting about 2 weeks for a bloke to get back in touch with me regarding some big containers, but he never did. So I found some, don't know what they're called, they're just gardening bags, but I found them back at the shed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them up and put the sweet potatoes in them. I've already done, well, majority of one, so I'll just take this outside and show you what's happening. There's the one that's already been done. What I did was I skimmed some soil off the bottom, put it into the bag, and then put so far there's half a bag of B&Q compost in there. I've got another bag there, that'll go there somewhere, and I'll probably get a third bag in the middle. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix a load of bloodfish and bone. Well, I don't know what the audio is going to be like because it's not windy, it's just a bit breezy. But living on the coast, this is what we've got to put up with. Right, each handful's about 3 ounces. Well, it's 3 something. So I'm just going to sling a load of that in. Sure it's 3 ounces. I'll sling that in. Mix that up. Not looking too bad. Grab the rest of this bag. Dump that in. Break it all up, get rid of all the big lumps. Sorry about the audio if it's a bit blowy, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Put that over into the middle. Some more bloodfish and bone. Mix it in. And that's that one done. Unless I decide to put a bit more compost in. I think I'll put some more compost in. I'll have to go get another bag. Right. I think I'll just bung half of this one in. Break it up again. I'll be glad when next year's here and I can use my own compost, because this stuff's costing, I think it's 12 quid a bag. And think how many bags I've gone through so far. Still not there. That'll do it. Let's go get some more bloodfish and bone. Yeah, I think that's near enough to the top, is that. Get some bloodfish and bone, bung that in. If I need to, I'll just tape ends down and put a couple of tie wraps on them or something to hold them down. Right, some more bloodfish and bone. That should do it. Push that in. Yep, that'll do. Just need something now to just pin these tops over a little bit. I've got a load of little tie wraps, I'll just go up a load of them on it. Right, I'll bring you back when I'm doing that. Right, these are tie wraps, cheap and nasty things. I don't know where we got. I think we got them from Lidl or Aldi or somewhere like that. These, I think we get 4 lots of small ones and a lot of big black ones in the middle. But all I'm going to do, get a tie wrap, pop an hole, and we tie wrap through. Give it a pull. That's now secure down there. And I'll just work my way down until they're all done. Trouble is, don't take long for those holes to seal up, so you've got to be quite quick at it. Pull it through. That'll do, and I'll just do that all the way around. That'll be it. Right, that's it. It's all tagged all the way around. The bag from the bottom to the top of the compost is about 12 inch. So you're talking about 30 centimetres. And that bag's ready. Just need some sweet potatoes bunging in it. Right, I'll go find another bag and do the same upward end. And I'll put another one up there and see what I can do about filling in the middle. This one's a lot deeper than the other one, so I've just folded it in half, and that's gave me the depth that I want. All the soil from underneath is in the bag. Mix it around. I reckon this one's going to take another half a bag to do this one, but unfortunately we're on the bank holiday weekend. I think it's the 30th today. Yeah, I'm sure it's the 30th. But all the shops are shut because it's bank holiday weekend and it's on the Sunday. So I'll have to wait until Tuesday before I can get some more from B&Q. So I'll bung some fish and bone in there, and that'll do it for now. I almost forgot, I was trying something else. This is half compost and half soil from around the back. What I will do, oops, I've got tripod caught. Right. What I will do is I will lay that one down there. Not going to be able to see it properly. But these are where the bags are going to go. That's the first bag. Smaller bag. middle-sized bag. But what I'll do is I'll pop some holes in there and bung some slips straight through the holes into the composty soil and just leave it growing in that bag. Right, depending on how much we get out of the bag compared to these, next year if I do it again I might end up just doing a load of compost bags. Take it out, mix a bit of clay in, a bit of soil, then just pop some holes and bung some slips in. But we'll see how it goes. There's no happening with those tatties. The first earlies, they're doing really well. These, I think these are Maris Pipers. Yeah, they're Maris Pipers, except for this one somehow I've got a Sarpamera in there. These ones are done with Aldi compost, these two, and they're not doing very well, so I definitely won't be buying that again.